Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, welcome, happy Monday. It's lovely to see all these beautiful people. Wow, there's a bunch of us. Come on in, have a seat. Welcome back to what will hopefully not be the weirdest semester ever. Hopefully we've already done that. How y'all doing? Okay, welcome. This is a Music Industry Forum. I guess technically the schedule says Arts and Entertainment Industry Forum, but we all know what it is. It's Music Industry Forum. Welcome. My name's Jeff Albert, for those of you that I haven't met or who have only seen me like online. I look better online, but that's okay. So here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to briefly go through how this class is going to work. And then we're going to get caught up with some of our lovely faculty and other folks. We have a long tradition, for those of you who are in your second year and didn't get to do this really in person last year, we have a long tradition of announcements at the beginning of Forum, and it's one of the more entertaining things we do. I'm going to make sure I can figure out how to get the proper Delta variant condom for the microphone so that we can have announcements at some point. But it's not going to happen today. But there were some people who wanted to make an announcement. So this is Thursday, right? Is that Thursday? Go see Loyola and Aiden, and it's going to be really cool. And Symphony was, sorry. Symphony. Okay. As you can see, we're very formal here in Forum. So I'm also going to set up a thing so you can email me things like this, and we'll have a slider going as people come in. So if you have gigs or like great albums that you made over the summer or whatever, we can let people know about them. And it's cool because you get to find out what your friends are doing. So I'm going to talk a little bit how the class is going to work this semester. There were aspects of the grading system from the last year in which we just had videos that you had to go watch and do the quiz that I really liked, because it allowed those of you who can't do things on time to have a time to catch up. I realize some of you don't like to watch videos and do quizzes. I also realize we have a situation in which you might wake up on a Monday and be a little sniffly, in which case my response is, do not bleeping come here, okay? Like, we did a really good job last year of like not getting people sick in here. Like, I don't mean in here, I mean like on campus. We've got really high vaccination rates on campus. This might be the safest place to be in New Orleans. Let's keep it that way. If you do not feel well, do not come. Okay? There's ways to do it. If you are just like unhealthy in some way or healthy and vaccinated and just scared of the Delta variant or whatever, and you feel like being in a room with this many people is some weird stuff that you might not should be doing, that's okay. I have a way for you to pass this class. Okay? So there's two ways to get points in here. We are going to do attendance, and I'll do a check-in at the beginning and at the end of class. I'm going to put a little pin number up there in a minute. You're going to pull out your phone and go to Canvas and put the number in, and you'll get 5 points for that. And then at the end of class, I'm going to do that again, and you'll get 5 points for that. So you can get 10 points per forum meeting just for being here. Well, 5 at the beginning and 5 at the end, right? You have to have 120 points to pass the class. There's 14 forum meetings. That means if you come to 12 of them, do the check-in, you're good. If you never want to come back in this room, each week after we do forum, there's a camera there. Hi, Julia. Julia's on the other end controlling the camera. There's a camera there. I'm going to record the forum. I'm going to post it on Canvas. There's going to be a quiz that's worth 10 points. So I don't need excuses in any way. I forgot my phone and I couldn't check in. I don't care. Go do the quiz. I didn't want to watch the video. Great. Come to class. Right? Oh, I couldn't get the points that week because I wasn't feeling well. Cool, watch the video and do the quiz. There will be 140 points worth of quizzes, right? 14 weeks, 10-point quizzes. 140 points worth of attendance, 14 weeks, 10 points for attendance. You have to get 120 points. Essentially, I want you to be here 12 times, or watch the video and do the quiz 12 times, or come here 6 times and watch 6 videos. You can do the math. You're all college students, right? So there's a few things this accomplishes. One, it makes it so that none of you ever have to email me with an excuse, right? There's always some other way to get those points. So just save your time with the email and go watch the video and do the quiz. It means that if you don't feel well, you don't have to feel bad about not coming here, because there is a way to get the points. You're too old to be babysat, and I am too old to be a babysitter, so I'm not gonna do any of that. What I wanna spend my energy doing is creating a place where we can hang out and build some community and learn some cool things about how the music business works, right? So if you're into that, you should come here in person and engage with these people and meet the guests. If you're just trying to get by and for some reason don't want to get your money's worth out of all the money that you're paying to be here, you don't have to come. Just watch the video, do the quiz, right? There is also the idea that there's a lot of us, and sometimes the capacity in here can be a little weird, especially if we're spewing viruses and things. So I'm not gonna vibe anybody about watching the video and doing the quiz. If you want to see the guest in person, please come. I will tell you the next 2 guests. Next week we have Anders Osborne, then it's Labor Day, then we're gonna have Ivan Neville. So we're gonna spend some time talking about songwriting and producing and continuing a career through the pandemic over the next few weeks. We might also talk about being sober on the road, which is a useful skill, right? It's not always as easy as it seems. So that's how that's gonna work. So everybody get out your phone or your laptop or whatever internet getting device you have. Oh wait, before I hit the button, one more thing, hold on. I am really, I hope you can tell, trying to be super chill about everything. There is one thing that I am absolutely not chill about. When I put this number up here to check in for the 5 points, if I find out you text it to somebody who's not here, you both fail, no questions. I'm not even having the conversation. All right, I am trying to make this as chill and cool and easy. If you go behind my back and do some deceitful shit, it's gonna be problems, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, you just have to go watch the video and do the quiz. Is it really is it the whole thing dying out? All right. Here's what I'm going to do for today. Let's try it. It did, when I loaded the page, it took forever to pull up. So let's see what happens. I knew all the best laid plans. Is it? Okay, maybe mine died too. Well, I'll tell you what, while I'm trying to make that work, man, I had it all mapped out. It was gonna be so great. While we're watching the spinning wheel, I would like to introduce someone who will be very helpful in all of your endeavors to get out of here in one piece with a degree. Many of you have met her. If you haven't, she's on your team. Please welcome Laura Jane.
All right, hi everyone. I don't usually get a mic. I'm a journalist. I'm a little quieter, I think.
Do you want to talk into a phone? Would that make you feel better?
No, I think this is gonna be okay. So I am the Director of Student Services for this college, the College of Music and Media. And I tell everyone, and many of you have heard it, my job is to make sure you get out of here in 4 years. You have to do what I say though, which includes listening to your professors and going to class and listening to your advisors and understanding why You're in every single class you're in. So mostly for the freshmen and maybe the sophomores and even a senior, if you're in a class and you're not sure why you're taking that class, you need to find out. Okay, it's really sad when people say, oh, but I thought I needed that. And in fact, you didn't, and now you've got to find the class you do need. I am very accessible. My name is Laura Jane. I'm the only person whose last name is Jayne, pretty much in New Orleans, but definitely on this campus. So you can find me on the website, and I answer my emails, and I expect you guys to do it. And if you put urgent in there, I'll probably believe you. So this is a good time for every single person in here, and even some of the professors, to make sure you know why you're teaching the class you're teaching. Wouldn't that be horrible? We had some new professors today that were really confused. And we're like, oops, 2 in 1 classroom, sorry. And why you're in any class you're in. And my job is to really help you any kind of problem. I can pretty much solve it or tell you where to go to solve it. Financial, roommate, housing, scheduling, I don't know. Kate, can you think of some problems that I can help with? Crises across campus. Your hair is on fire, I'll put it out. Okay, and I think I did that today a few times. It's kind of fun and rewarding because it's quick. I think that's about it. Okay.
Thank you, Laura. Also, yeah. Also, just know if you start like not showing up for class, you will get a text from her. Like it will happen. So, cool. So now we're going to get a little caught up with our faculty on what we've done over the summer and updates on things going on right now. I will tell you, over the summer, I spent a lot of time staring at my computer. No, I did. I made oh, that was last year. I can't say I made that record. Never mind. All right, I'm going to stop. Kate Duncan, do you want to go first or last? What do you guys want? All right, Kate Duncan.
Oh my people, hello. It is so exciting to see your faces. Can I get hands in the air, like you just don't care, if you are a first year? Can we get a hand of applause for our first years? Welcome. You have just spent 2 years of your high school career in purgatory, and hopefully this is a welcome karmic reward for your first year here at Loyola. Raise your hand if you're a senior. Okay. Clap for those seniors. Whoop, whoop. Congratulations, guys. Okay, so you know the rules about how to behave. It is about advocacy for yourself. If you are struggling in a class, guess who's not going to help you? Anybody but you. You've got to reach out to your professor and say, don't get it. Can you help me? The biggest thing all of my colleagues say to each other is, I can't read their minds. And until they ask me a question or until they tell me they're struggling with a concept, I don't know how to help them. When I see students in November who are struggling, I'm like, did you talk to your professor? No. Oops. Reach out. If you're struggling with something that you can't tell your professor because it involves them, these two humans are ready to listen. The dean's office is ready to listen. You have to help yourself if you want to succeed. And everybody, I tell you, everybody in this room needs help with something. All right. Who made music this summer? Ooh, I like all those hands. That's good. So my update is I actually got to be a background vocalist on a couple of albums. So you'll see some of that coming out. Very exciting. I'm doing a little EP as well. So I'm writing and recording. So that's exciting for me. And I have, of course, learned those lessons that we all learn when we go into that process that I will be happy and excited to share with my students. Some things to keep your eye on. On September 15th, we have the Study Abroad Fair. And if you are interested in either taking a semester at some point in your college career to study abroad somewhere, or Loyola does some really cool stuff in the summer, about a month-long program chunks in Ireland, in Paris, in Belgium, in India. There's another 2 that I'm forgetting, but all of those things are tabling. All of those events are tabling at that event on September 15th during the window. I'm the director for the Paris Study Abroad program, so if you are interested in that, we leave mid-May after graduation and come back mid-June. The coolest part for y'all is that the MIDEM conference, if you're not familiar with this, the MIDEM Music Industry Conference is the largest music industry conference for professionals in the world. It also happens the week after the Cannes Film Festival on the beach. I'll leave it at that. It's a fun time. So that's an opportunity you get if you go on the Paris trip. So my last word of momdom, if you don't know, they're frequent momdoms. Be safe. Treat each other as a community because we all take actions that have ripple effects. Be kind in your classrooms, be safe in your classrooms, and be safe in your choices outside of the classroom too. New Orleans as a whole has the masking mandate right now, has all of the vaccination requirements or the PCR testing. Just remember, those have implications if you don't follow those that are really scary right now in this city and in this state in particular. So be kind to not only yourself, but the people around you, and make good choices, make good music. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you, Professor Duncan. Did everybody get this thing to work? Yeah, well, like, it's really, like, totally just jacking out. Yeah. What? Oh, if you go in Canvas, it should be, there's a thing that says quickly attendance. Okay, just keep jacking around in there. You'll see what you come up with.
Are you guys on the Loyola Wi-Fi? Because I'm getting it.
Okay, wait. Shh. Is everybody, like, I think we'll probably overload the thing. I can't see what that says. What's it? It's that? So some of you are getting it. If you're on your phone, make sure you're on the Loyola Wi-Fi because the cell service in here really, really sucks. Hold on. What's that? Are you in the right class? Because somebody else got it, so those can't both be true. Okay, one more thing, piggybacking on what Kate said. We do have a mask mandate in the city and on campus right now. And as much as I love your bright, shining eyes, I do not want to know what any of your noses look like. Pull your stuff up on your nose. If you don't have a mask that will stay up on your nose, like, go get one. And, okay, so there's 2 things I'm not chill about. Cheating on the attendance and seeing your damn nose. We all know how this works. Just don't, okay? Like, I'm not gonna go on a rant, but we had an opportunity to not have to be doing this right now. And society in general did not allow us that opportunity. I know most of it wasn't y'all, per se, but let's just do the thing so we can be here together and make music. And show me your beautiful eyes. I don't want to see your nose. All right, let's go and no. Well, I was just going to get the next faculty member, actually. Yeah, we'll get there. UP, why don't you go next? Because you're extra entertaining.
What's up, y'all? Hey, you feel me? That's what I'm talking about right here. Oh, since we doing this, all right, so I'm gonna play a little game. Let me see if y'all paying attention. 1 + 1 is 2. This is my hat, and this is my roses are red and violets are blue. Hey, welcome to Loyola, y'all. Hip hop welcomes you. Yeah, heard me? Hey, so check it out. My name is UP, for those that don't know. Run the recording studios, and we're part of the hip hop and R&B program. So, A lot of people in here want to be TAs, which are teaching assistants, which are also studio student engineers. That meeting is Tuesdays, 12:30, 426, which is Recording Studio A. All right? So, which means that's tomorrow, 12:30, 426, fourth floor, Recording Studio A. Big deal, Witness Studios, please make sure you have your mask on when you're in there. Now, I know that sucks for a lot of people. And, but we got to do what we got to do. So, you're in the studio, keep your mask on. If you're in the sound booth, keep your mask on. If you have any questions, problems, or concerns, let me know. But keep your damn mask on. Let me see. What else? I don't know. If y'all have any questions, my office is 424. I just want everybody here to kick ass and be dope. And that's it. And as long as y'all here for that, I'm here for you. You hear me? So that's how we go. So it's been my pleasure, y'all.
Thank you.
You can usually tell if UP's in his office on the 4th floor, because when you get about to the 2nd floor and the stairs, you start hearing. Jenna, come say hi. Jenna McSwain.
Hi, I don't have any rhymes prepared for y'all. I'm so sorry. Hey, everybody. If y'all haven't met me yet, welcome. You might not have met me yet because last semester I was out with a baby. I have a brand new little baby girl. Yeah. So that was a big creative project, Took 9 months, and then, now she's 9 months old. So, I also have an album coming out. I'm a pianist and a singer and songwriter. I don't have a date yet, but I'll let y'all know we're working on some badass music videos right now, so very, very excited.
Jenna, who's producing your album?
Jameson Ross produced my album. Yeah. Yeah, and it also features some other faculty. Kate Duncan, Berkeley, the artist, are both background singers on it. It's gonna be killing. So I'll let y'all know when that's out. But in the meantime, if you haven't met me yet, I teach piano, I teach ensembles for PopCom. So if you are PopCom and you're going to ensembles, just make sure you check your email about all our protocol. It's going to be a little bit different this year than it's been in the past, okay? So you should have gotten an email from Mia Borders regarding auditions, which are going to be both tomorrow and Thursday. Cool? All right. Thank y'all.
Ed, you want to come say hey? Please welcome Ed Wise.
You're killing me. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's good to be with you in person again. I really missed being here. You know what you got to do, right? And if you don't, ask. Just ask. And always remember, when your heroes are up there doing what they're doing on stage or in the studio, it ain't magic. There is no magic. There's only one word, one magic word in music. And what is it? Practice. Practice. That's it. Get better. Work hard. That's all I got. Thank y'all.
They didn't name him Wise for nothing. All right, so we're going to test this little system. I'm going to hit end check-in. Don't freak out if you didn't get there yet. In a few minutes, I'm going to turn it on, and we're going to try the checkout version and see how that works. This is a little bit of a... Oh, wait, did it? We'll see. I might have just killed it. We'll find out. Tim Capel, come tell us what's up.
That applause was pretty weak, but I normally have to follow Billy, and it sucks because Billy, y'all are like jumping to the rafters and stuff when Billy gets up here. But Hey, Billy. Yeah, so how I spent my summer vacation? I turned 40, so that was cool. Started up a new law firm, that was cool. Worked with a bunch of great clients who have records coming out this fall or early in the spring. But excited to really, like Ed said, really excited to be back with face-to-face with you all. Staring at black screens last year was miserable, miserable. And I didn't have the heart to force people to turn their screens on, so it was just constant black screens all the time. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked. Whoever said that, I concur. It sucked. But anyway, no, I'm really happy to be back and looking forward to all the new people in my legal issues class and all the returning folks in my finance class, and I'll see you all tonight after this.
Thank you, Tim. Sandy Henderly, you want to come say hey? I love how Sandy knows what's up. He sat in the back, so he got the whole, like, applause walk down the aisle.
Asshole. Hey, welcome back. It's been a while for all of us. Wow, this is the biggest crowd I think I've ever seen in here. I started in the music industry program when we devised it in the late 90s. And in 2001, 2002, we had 25 people sitting here. That's where we've come. I think you all deserve a big hand for being here and supporting this. I have one announcement that some of you may be interested in. I've been going to the NAMM conference in Anaheim over the last 30 years, maybe, off and on, and they have a student organization and a conference that's attached to it in January, and I'm going to support probably 5 students to go out with some money that we have at Loyola to pay for your airfare and hotel. And the conference is the largest music merchant get-together in the world. And you get to see every drum set that was ever made, every software program that was ever made. And it's so exciting, and it's 4 days. And I'll be sending some information out on how you can participate in this in the next couple of weeks. For what I've been doing, I gave a concert in Vienna in a 18th century courtyard with my own electric piano, and then later I went to Prague and played where the movie Amadeus was made, and it was in an 18th century palace, and it was so cool. Anyway, that's what I've been doing, and looking forward to teaching all of you guys some theory. Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to, before we introduce the next faculty, continue our experiments in internet attendance taking. So I'm gonna see how long it takes once I hit that. That'll take a second. Look, if you go to the canvas on the browser on your phone, click the drop down. At the bottom on the drop down, there's a thing that says quickly attendance. Click on that and it'll hook you up, right? We got it, okay. So y'all take a shot at that one. It's a different number. So we have some other faculty here with us who some of them just teach one course. So we're gonna hear from the guy who teaches writing for the music industry because he writes about the music industry all the time. Please welcome Alex Rawls.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Alex Rawls, teach writing for the music industry. I have a website, myspiltmilk.com. I also do a podcast on Christmas music, the 12 Songs of Christmas. And I'm about to start a new project, and I would see if any of you are interested in being a part of it. I am launching a site, NewOrleansMusicNews.com, NewOrleansMusicBusinessNews.com, I'm sorry. And so I am looking to see if any of you are interested in being a part of making a music news website. If you are, you can let me know. 2 ways to get a hold of me. I'll be here when we're finished, so I guess that's 3. In person, Alex at milk.com, or my Loyola email is WARAWLS, RAWLS, loyola.edu. So if you're interested, you have questions, want to know more about it, say hi to me afterwards or shoot me a note, and I look forward to hearing from a few of you. Thanks, bye.
Alex has edited most of the music publications in town at one point or another. So if you corner him, he's got interesting ideas on how to help you get people to write about you. Or at least that's what he told me 20 years ago. And then he wrote about me, so it worked. It was cool. Please welcome Michael Twellman. I never call him Michael. I don't know why I just did that.
I don't know. A lot of people call me Twellman. That's fine. First off, please forgive me. My social skills are probably at an all-time low. I spent most of the last, time with just my kids, so not used to all this interaction. It's new to me. This summer, though, was great. Did a little crew training course, so I teach festival production, venue management, talent buying, as well as entrepreneurship. And so over the summer, we did a stage crew production training program with a few of you. I think you guys enjoyed it, the ones that were there. And basically, in the end of it, it's all hands-on. And at the end, you're linked up with all different production companies and vendors, festivals and stuff in town. Your name gets added to their list, their call sheets for work while you're here as a student. Gig work is real great as a student. You can pick it up and come and go as you please. So you can, it's not like trying to work classes in with your schedule at the restaurant, per se, if you will. So we're looking to do another cohort of that soon. So the website for it is stagecrew-enrollnow.com. And then I'll get some more information going soon with Jeff and stuff like that. But yeah.
Right on. So we're lucky we have a couple of new faculty members this year. And I think we're going to start with Alexandria. Please welcome Alexandria Smith. Do you want to ramble or do you want me to interview you? No, I'm kidding. You have to ramble.
All right. Am I supposed to give
Just tell them who you are, what you do.
Okay. I'm Alexandria. I teach music technology here. I see some familiar faces in here from, intro to music tech and internet technology. I don't even hear anything. Where are my internet technology people at? My music tech? Okay. This summer, I moved to New Orleans from California, so okay. Here, yes. And I worked on some albums as a mixing, mastering engineer, one by Mark Dresser, who's a bass player kind of known in the jazz performance world, and one with Marco Bilal, who's a trumpet player in Music Fabrique in Europe. And got to teach a class on female identifying performers in electronic music, which was cool. Yeah, let's hear that. And working on my own album sometime. Hopefully it'll get finished this year, so we'll see with my wearable electronic.
Cool. For all you jam band fans who are my age, which is essentially no one in this room, she's also on the last Billy Martin record, but that's, yeah, okay, MMW, nobody? Okay, y'all are young, it's all right. Maybe I'm old, whatever, one of those things. We have another new faculty in the music technology and hip hop and R&B space. Please welcome Rainey Antoine.
For me? Yes. Well, come on in. Let me. That's love. Dang. Hey, I was not expecting that. What up? Rainey Antoine Jr., newly hired professor of hip hop and R&B. That's pretty wild to say. I was you guys like 10 years ago. Low key, I started 2010. So technically 11 years ago. My math is correct, right? You normally sat up in that top corner. And I sure did. And this program didn't exist, hip hop and R&B. Popular commercial music didn't exist. And me and my classmates made a ruckus. And now it exists. So shout out to me. No, I'm playing. That was a joke. Not really, but nah. Low key it wasn't. I'm a producer, songwriter, composer, pianist, drummer, beat maker as well. This summer, I traveled a whole lot than I thought I would. Some for family, some for work. I composed and produced a soundscape for an architectural installation on racial oppression entitled 846. Yeah, that's pretty heavy, I know. It was pretty heavy to do. But it was in Tulsa, and it was on Black Wall Street for 2 weeks. Yeah, give it up for that. So that was dope. So I did that. I made some music just like everybody else, and hopefully that comes out eventually. So yeah, I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm teaching music, intro to music tech. I'm doing 2 hip hop ensembles, and I'm teaching theory. Shout out to Henderly. Yeah, my office is 433 in the music building. You can find me there or in the studio. And if I'm not there, I'm probably eating food, but I'll be back soon. All right, love ya.
Thank you, Rainey. So Rainey, I don't want to jinx it by mentioning it, but is there progress on the possibility of seeing some of your artwork in town at some point?
Society's Cage will be coming to New Orleans very, very soon. So you'll be able to experience 846 in real time, in real life. So yes, it's on the way.
I haven't seen it in person. I've just read about it and seen stuff online. But when they did it in Tulsa, a choreographer, dancer friend of mine that I've worked with was there, that y'all met, and she just talked about how heavy it is. So when it comes to town, like, you should check it out. Have I missed any faculty members? I think I got everybody. So that kind of ties into the one little word of encouragement I want to say before we get out of here. I am going to also encourage you to, like, see if you can make this thing work before we're done. This is possibly the only time in your life, some of y'all have heard me say this, where your job is go learn cool stuff, right? The only thing you have to do right now is learn the cool stuff. We're all here because we love music. I remember when I was like a little kid and my parents took me to, like, it was like the Ice Capades or Disney on Ice or some stuff, but they had a band. And I remember seeing the people, like, with the lights and the tuxedos and the headphones on, and they were playing. And I remember thinking, man, like, I want to do that. That looks cool. And then it was probably only 10 years after that, I had a job on a cruise ship, and I was up in the balcony in the band, and I had on a tuxedo, and there were lights, and we had headphones, and I looked across the aisle, and there was this little kid, and he was staring at the band. And I was like, oh, dude, that was me 10 years ago. Like, we can actually do these things that we dreamed about doing, right? Now's the time to learn cool stuff. Music can change the way we see the world. Like, let's go do the cool stuff, okay? If you have questions, come find me. Do the checkout thing. I'll see y'all next week. Thank you.
trying to log into the Canva thing, and it says